I decided to go ahead and go live on YouTube on my channel, Brisket Boomers. This is my favorite walk by my house. It's, um, it's on Bates College campus, and hey duckies, it's baby duckies. Hi, just baby duckies all around. So, anyways, nice walkway around the pond, and I like walking here. And if I walk from my front door around the pond and back, it's 1 mile. So it's kind of perfect because I can just keep doing it. If I don't have somewhere else I need to walk, I often do. But my point in the video is something a little bit different. I So my blood sugars, I'm type 1 diabetic, and I'm very concerned with keeping my blood sugars in the normal range so I don't have any damage, right? So um, I use walking a lot for blood sugar management. Of course, as of type 1, I take insulin for all my meals and for the day and for the night. And, usually I take about 5 shots a day. Um, so recently, well, several weeks and months ago, my blood sugars were so low. I thought I must be producing insulin. That's kind of weird. And then one day it kind of just stopped, and my blood sugars have not been as good in the last couple of weeks. And I don't take a lot of insulin because I've never needed to, and with the carnivore diet, I take even less. But lately, I've had to correct a lot of my higher blood sugars, and it's got me thinking. So this morning, I had a little bit more work to do on. I manage my late husband's Instagram account. Go into this tree. And we were having a sale on his courses. He was an artist, and we still sell his courses. So I had a little bit more work. I usually walk like right after breakfast. So I didn't. I sat and I worked for a couple of hours, and I didn't get up again until 11. And by 11 o'clock, my blood sugars was like, my blood sugar was 163. And I'm like, what? It never is that high after breakfast. So I was pretty upset. And I decided, no, I'm just going to go out and walk. So I got back from my first walk. I don't know what the mileage was. Got back from my first walk, and my blood sugar was 133. And instead of just like, I don't want to take insulin when I have the control of, I'm just going to walk, to bring my blood sugars down. So that's what I decided to do. So I went, the long walk on the Bates campus. Nice walk. So I'm doing it again. I can't tell you the mileage because I'm not looking and I don't really know. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read questions or comments. I wish I could. Um, so I'm on the second time around, and what I'm thinking that I need to do a little fasting, possibly, to empty my glycogen stores in my liver. I'm kind of thinking that. So I'm thinking I'm just going to fast as long as I can. And I don't usually do a surprise fast. Usually, I if I'm gonna fast, and my last fast was 3 days, and sometimes I just skip meals, which is not really a fast. But in September last year, so almost a year ago, I did a 3-day fast, and I did fine. But I planned it ahead of time. Well, this is just kind of like a knee-jerk reaction fast. Now, my decision is, do I just keep going around and around in circles? It's nice because you can hear me and there's no traffic. So I can just going to go around the pond again. Um, so basically, what time is it? My arm's getting tired. It's 20 minutes till 2 o'clock. I usually eat at noon, so I'm just going to walk. I'll at least fast through my normal um, meal time and see how I feel. I'd like to see if I can. I mean, I just, I'm sorry. I really can't see it. It's so tiny on my phone that I can't see it because I don't have my reading glasses on. So I apologize. I can't see your questions, and um, maybe you can leave comments after I finish talking. But I think I'm going to fast long enough to empty the glycogen, lower the glycogen in my liver. And I'm not sure how long that would take. I think what my plan is, I'm going to go for as long as I can. And it might be just the rest of the day. It might just be, another day. I don't know. But I will certainly come on again. So usually at home, I, um, on Fridays at 3 Eastern, I go live on my YouTube channel. So I can invite you for that. And I'm probably going to at least, hi, cookies. Yeah, they're just sitting in puddles. It's okay. I don't have my dog now. They really run from my dog, from Jasper. Um, so that's the plan. And um, yeah, I think what I'm planning on doing is I'm just going to keep walking um, until I have something else I absolutely have to do. And I will be going on a Zoom with the Steak and Butter Gang at 6. So I may just walk until then. It's pretty warm out, but there's a nice breeze and it feels pretty good. Jasper has been walked plenty and he does not do well in the heat. He wants to lay down in the shade, and he has figured out how to roll around and get out of his harness. And luckily, he doesn't run from me anymore, but he can totally get out of his harness. And it's like one of those harnesses, it's on as tight as it can go on. So, anyway, he really does not like the heat. If it starts getting hot, he, he lays down wherever there's shade, and then he rolls around. That's his technique. He rolls around until he can get one of his arms out of his harness, and then he rolls around again, gets the other arm out, and pretty soon it's just hanging around his neck. So he's a clever little miniature poodle. Um, and this is such a nice walk, and it's nice to be out here. It's almost like living in the country because there's no traffic, and otherwise I'd have to be walking on, around traffic, and it would be loud. And so it's a beautiful. I call this a pond. They call it Lake Andrews, but it's not really that big. It doesn't seem like it's big enough for a lake. Oh, I do wish that I could. I think you're just saying hi to me, and that's wonderful. Thank you. Come back tomorrow at 3 Eastern, and where I can see the comments because I can actually wear my glasses and see what the comments are. This was just impromptu. I wasn't thinking ahead of time of going on live on YouTube, but I just decided it was better than doing on Instagram because Instagram, they caution you not to go longer than 3 minutes. I don't really know what that's about. They say they won't share it if you go longer than 3 minutes. So I don't know. But I might go on and do a quiet, a small synopsis of this on my Instagram channel. You guys, thank you. If you'd like the video, like it, and you've already probably subscribed, but if you haven't, please subscribe. And thank you so much.